What's going on, everyone? All About the Data podcast. Data J back in the building. You already know what it is. With another episode, we got another special guest for you. We got the co-host Shanice and Jafar back in the building. Now we just need Lucky to get set back on point, back on track. You already know what time it is, man. Got another special guest for you. Let's go ahead and introduce our guest for the day, Ruqayyah.
Hey, so we have Ruqayyah. She's a motivated UX designer who's passionate about creating products to help solve user problems. She's a designer at day and a foodie at night. She enjoys meeting people, writing, and talking on spaces and designing. So welcome to our show. It's so cool to have you.
Welcome, Ruqayyah. Welcome.
Did you want to go ahead and introduce more about yourself?
Okay. So I'm a student. I'm studying SM management in University of Lagos. I am in 400 level, soon to be final year. What else is there to say? Okay, so I'm very shy. I think I'm nervous right now, but
girl, all the Twitter spaces that you host, girl, you got this.
Yeah, my face is not showing, so yeah, I can make funny faces and all of that. But yeah, I'm really, like I said, I love to eat. I have food right in front of me, but I can't eat. Yes, so yeah.
What's your favorite food?
I love junk food. I love to eat shawarma, burgers, cakes.
I ain't mad at you, girl. I love me some fruit roll-ups.
Okay.
What's your favorite
fruit roll-ups?
That's what's up. Well, this is going to be an interesting episode, as we like to keep it diverse. Even though we all about the data, we like to collect data from different career paths that's in tech. Whether it's technical or non-technical. So you'll actually be our first UX designer that we have on here. So, you kick the doors down for the UX designers one time for all the UX designers out there. If actually, I remember I was going on interviews to be a business analyst, and UX was actually one of the skills that they want you to have as a business analyst, depending on the environment that you're in. So that's pretty interesting. But yeah, let's go ahead and hop into the show and get to the good stuff that everybody really be tuned in for.
Yeah. So you did the Google cert, the UX cert in 2 months. What are your study habits for that? Like, how did you get that done in 2 months?
Well, I spent like 12 hours every day. It was basically everything I was doing. So I wake up in the morning, I have my shower, I eat, then the Google course. So I try as much as possible to finish half of a course in a day. So let's say course has 7 weeks. So I try to do like maybe 4 or 5 in a week. And if I can finish a course in a day, that's fine. So that's what I do, 12 hours every day.
Dang, 12. Look, see, I tell this to every Nigerian that come on here. Y'all study habits is just out this world. Like, I need some of that juice. I need some of that juice. Like whatever y'all got over there, I need y'all to DHL it over here to the States, because I need that. Like, I need that. Like, y'all, the way y'all work hard and focus is real amazing. Yeah. I don't know if I could have did 12 hours. I ain't gonna lie, I tap out after 2. Sometimes I don't even make it.
Okay, the funny thing is, you can spend long hours doing what you enjoy doing. So if it's not something that you enjoy doing, you might just out and everything. So I like to design. I like research. I like the Google course. So that's why I spend long hours doing it, because there's nothing else I want to be doing that.
Yeah. Were you in school at the time though when you was doing it?
Yeah, actually I was writing exams, so I was balancing the two the best way I could. So I'll read for exams for 2 hours, because I really don't like to read for exams. So I just read for 2 hours, then go back to the Google course, then go write my exams, then come back and do the course, read. Like, that's just.
Oh yeah, I gotta do better. You just challenged me. I gotta do better now.
So did you work on your portfolio at the same time, or did that come after?
After. I did it after. But my portfolio is still in the work. I really don't like what I have right now, but I use my Behance profile. So yeah, that's like the most updated portfolio I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, that's interesting. But while we're on the topic of the Google course, right quick, because I'm a big fan of Google. I actually plan to take that course too that you took. But was that like how was the course for you? Like, how did you enjoy it?
How did I enjoy it?
Yeah, was it challenging? Was it?
No, actually, it wasn't challenging. Okay, the only challenge I had was, trying to like get people to review my work and give me like great scores because I'm a perfectionist and I was aiming for 100% on every course. So there was a time I got like 87, 96. I had to redo the course again because I knew that you cannot give me that score. Why 87? So there were times I had to redo a course, a quiz, just because I didn't get perfect scores. But then it got to a stage, I just felt, you know what, why are you bothered about the grade? It's not going to show your certificate. So I think that's the only challenge. The peer review was my only challenge.
So that's because a good mindset they have, though.
Yeah.
You don't know. The people grading, they are just like you. So none of them have like extra skills. So it's basically what they learned there. So you never can tell if they're grading you the right way. And then the reviews, the comments, it's not really helpful for someone that's just learning. So
that's interesting. Somebody told me that the project management one is like that too, but the data analytics one is not like that. There's not a peer review assignment. So that's interesting.
Yeah.
I'm now hearing that that's in the UX and in the project management one.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of cool though.
Yeah.
To have someone like,
Yeah, peer review.
Yeah, grade your work and everything. Yeah. It's nice because I also grade people's work. So
yeah,
it's cool. It's cool.
So it was just like another project for you then to start, just like a side hobby for you to do because you said it wasn't that hard.
Yeah, actually, yes. I just really needed Google certified on my LinkedIn. So yeah,
I'm already knowing.
Most of the things they were teaching, I already knew basically most of them, so it wasn't really that hard. So I just, listen to the videos, check out the resources, and then just jump right into the task course. Obviously, I already knew some of these things, so it was quite easy.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Well, I'm gonna add in, like I said, I vouch for all Google courses. So now I'm about to vouch for the Google UX course too. So if you're on the UX route, go ahead and get that.
Oh, I'm sorry. So what's the difference between graphic and a UX designer?
Okay, so graphics, they deal basically with branding, right? So they create logos, they create flyers. I'm not saying a UI designer can create flyers. You can, but you must have had graphic design knowledge. So a UI UX designer creates interfaces and web design, app design, basically. So we don't really do logos and flyers and everything, but those with graphic design knowledge, they can do that, create logos and all that. So yeah, that's the difference.
So would you say UX is more digital or would it be about the same?
No. Okay, so UX has to do with accessibility and inclusion. So we create products that include everybody and it's it's easy to use for everybody. Now, graphic designers don't consider that. They just create graphic, just the images, the logos, the branding. That's all they're concerned about.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
All right.
So why UX design? What made you choose that path?
Well, that question is quite hard because, to be very honest, like I said earlier, I didn't really like the course I'm doing. That's estate management. Not that I don't like it. I'm just doing it because I have to do it, not because I want to do it. So I needed a career path, and I was hearing a lot about UI UX, and I'm like, what's UI UX? And I took my time to figure out, okay, is this what you want to do? And then when I started, I was like, oh yeah, I'm creating products that everybody can use. I'm creating amazing designs. I'm having to consider my users. So yeah, that's why. Oh yeah, and the money too. Please don't even I like money. So yeah, money.
The money got to be somewhere in there, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay, that's what's up. So what design tools are you using currently right now? Like Figma or Adobe XD? I like Adobe.
Okay, not you knowing all the product names.
Ooh, okay, Figma, Adobe XD, and I use Miro. I'm trying to learn Webflow, so yeah. Figma, Adobe XD, Miro, and Webflow tools.
You're on Dribble, right?
Which is your best?
Sorry?
Oh wait.
No, go ahead, Jafar.
All right. Oh, look at us, so kind to each other. Which one would you say is your favorite one? Because I know some people prefer Figma, some people prefer Adobe, and why?
Okay, so I don't really have a favorite because I use the two and I enjoy using the two. But I feel like people like Figma more because of the UI kits and templates that are pre-installed, because most designers use the templates. Now, XD doesn't really allow you to do that, but you can, but it's quite difficult. So yeah, I think I prefer the two though. Oh yeah, and Figma uses more data than XD, so most people will not want to use Figma. They would rather use XD. Well, yeah, since I use it too, I don't have a favorite. It depends on the one the client asks me to use. Basically.
Yeah, I've seen Figma as a requirement on a lot of job descriptions here in the States. So I do know that's a popular one. Is Figma like free to use, like if you're just like wanting to learn, or is it a subscription?
It's free. Yeah, exactly. So XD is paid. It's paid. So Figma is free. Figma is free. You can use Figma Web. You can download Figma too. So
okay. That's nice to know, because like I said, I do plan to take this course sometime this year as well. So because I'm in digital marketing, so I know within digital marketing, knowing stuff like this is also a plus in the long run.
Yeah.
True.
So
that's cool. So what is the importance of UX design, like when it comes to building your applications?
Your users, the people you're designing for, they're like the most important things, and the most important actually. So, having to put yourself in your user's shoes and, going through their thought process, trying to figure out what they want, their pain points, their motivations, their frustrations, and what they like, and having to get this data and then turning it into an amazing product that all users can use is like the most important.
Yeah. So like, since you learned all this, like when you look at apps and stuff, do you just automatically think like a UX designer?
Yes. I was trying to open a bottle, and no, sorry, it's not even a bottle, it's like a bowl. And on the bowl, they wrote open. So you have to like click the open so that the plate will pop up. And I felt, this is a bad user experience, because why can't I just take it off? And I was like, this is bad UX. And I was telling the friend, this is bad UX. And then it's like, designer, because you are a designer now, everything is UX, UI. Yeah, I have to, like, everything I see, I just start, analyzing it like, this is not really accessible. Now, not a lot of users will enjoy using this. Okay, this is nice, this is fine. Okay, this person considered as users, so.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, that's how you know you're learning, right? So
exactly.
You start analyzing other people's stuff, so. All right. So what sets apart UX design from other design disciplines? Like what differences is it that you guys have that sets you apart from a graphic designer or animation creator, things like that?
Like I said earlier, it's having to consider your users accessibility considerations and inclusivity. Those two, your users, basically. Because as a UI UX designer, your users are like topmost priority. You need to consider every one of them, no matter how diverse they are, and no matter the kind of people and whatever backgrounds they come from. So yeah, users. That's it. Basically, accessibility and inclusivity.
Okay, so UX is basically more so just the functionality more than the design.
Yeah, UX is how people use your product, interact with your product. While UI is the visuals.
You said UI?
Yeah, UI, UX.
Okay.
This user interface,
User
right?
interface, user experience, UI user interface. That's the
So
visuals.
would you consider yourself UI, UX, or just UX?
To be very honest, I feel like I am better as a researcher, as a UX designer, as a UI designer. But I think I still want to do it too. So I call myself a product designer because I know the business behind, the whole UI UX. So I like to call myself a product designer.
Okay, that's fair.
So wait, could you explain the differences between the UI and then the UX part?
Okay, so UI is what users see, and then UX is the experience users get while using your product. So let's say Twitter. What you see on Twitter is UI, and then your experience while using Twitter is UX. So basically, when you click on like, and then it likes it tweets, that's user experience. When you send tweets, that's user experience. When you send a DM, that's user experience. So how easily and quickly a user can, perform tasks, that's UX.
Okay, got you. So do you take on UX projects now, like from clients, or are you still a student? You still working on your portfolio? Like, what's your current situation with your UX path?
Okay, I'm currently applying to jobs, so I'm looking for internships just in case anybody has a job for me. I'm currently looking for a job. Yeah.
Well, if you need a UX intern or employee, here you go.
Okay.
Girl,
that's what's up. So in the midst of looking for a job right now, are you taking on your own clients, or are you how are you keeping your skills sharp?
Okay, so I am collaborating with other designers, working on projects. Also mentoring. I would like to say mentoring, but let's say guiding, junior designers, people that just getting started. So I help review their designs and also work on other designs on my own. So those are the three things I do. Oh, and also I'm taking other courses. So learning and collaboration. Yeah, that's what I do.
Okay, that's good because we gotta keep our skills sharp out here while we looking for jobs. It's easy to forget.
Yep.
So all right, cool. Now that I know where you stand with that, so I know you're collaborating with people on projects and taking courses, and you're still in school. So how do you balance being a social media manager and all these other projects you have going on? Because I know social media management is a task within itself.
Whoa. Okay, so that is not really my skill. I just do it because I'm helping my sister handle her account. So I just I like to use social media a lot. So I don't really have a strategy when I do all that. So I just come post what I need to post and then leave.
Oh, you just post whenever?
Yeah. Okay, so the thing is, I use Twitter a lot. So I know when everybody's online on Twitter, I know what particular times to post, I know what content to post that people will engage in. So I just come at the time when people are active, post what I need to post and then leave and then do other things. So balancing my time, I think I spend more time on Twitter, basically.
Yeah.
Even when I'm working, even when I'm designing, I'm still on Twitter. Because if you send me a DM, I can easily see it and then I'll just reply. I'm more active on Twitter than any other social media.
Yeah, you sound like me.
Yes, always tweeting. Always tweeting.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay. So you just do the social media management for yourself, or do you take on clients for that as well?
Yes.
Just for yourself?
No, I don't. I don't, because I'm not. I don't think I have the skills for that.
Sure you do. You manage your own page.
Mm-hmm.
You got some type of skills, but got you. Okay. All right. Well, yeah. Again, so this was a dope conversation on the All About Data podcast about UX design, and you've taken the Google UX cert. Within 2 months, we actually had somebody on here who took the Google Data Analytics course in 48 hours, and he was also from Nigeria too.
Yeah, y'all coming heavy.
Actually, someone who took the Google course for like 7 days. So
yeah,
that's crazy.
Y'all take advantage of that free trial.
Man, okay.
Water, boy. I don't know what's going on.
Trying to come out there.
You eat what y'all eating. Y'all some gurus in there. Killing the game.
That's nothing but motivation.
Definitely. But I know that you're in Nigeria. Shout out to Nigeria, by the way. We have a lot of Nigerians in the All About the Data Discord. Like every day, somebody from Lagos is joining the Discord. You should join it too, actually. We have a UX section in there that's slowly growing. What does the UX job market look like in Nigeria? And what's your prediction on the growth of it?
Okay, so I can't really answer the question because I don't know anything about it. I'm not applying to any job in Nigeria, so I won't really say I know much about it because I'm applying to other countries.
Abroad?
A lot, yes, abroad.
Okay, so what's your dream country abroad that you want to work in?
God, honestly, I really don't know, but I want to work at Google. I like Google.
At Google? Okay, but I think at the end of the course they provide like their little job opportunity thing. I know for the data analytics one they did that. But
that's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, where you can look out for any upcoming jobs. But is there a specific country? Is there a specific country that you want to work in, or it's just anywhere abroad?
Yeah, anywhere. I feel like I can function anywhere.
I can't really hear you. I'm sorry.
Because the thing is, okay, I said anywhere. The thing is, I don't like being in a place for too long. So I'm more of a wanderer. So I can't really say I want to leave this place because I like traveling also.
Oh, like a digital nomad.
Basically.
Yeah. I don't blame you. I'm trying to be on the same thing. So,
give Jamar a staff.
Yeah, I'm trying to come to Nigeria one day. Trying to see what's going on.
Oh, please do. Nigeria is really fun and nice, so you will enjoy it here. But it's very hot.
Very hot. Yeah, it's cool. I went to Jamaica. It was pretty hot there too.
Yo,
my family's from Jamaica.
So. Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay. Then you can survive here then.
Big facts.
So you say you're currently studying estate management in school. How are you balancing that with everything else that you're doing, especially being a UX designer?
Okay, so I'm not really one to schedule my time. So at the moment, school is suffering because I'm focusing on what will give me a lot of money, which is UX. And currently, school is on strike. Okay, we really strike a lot in Nigeria.
I heard about that. I heard they on strike. They not paying. They didn't pay the instructors.
Yeah, they're not paying.
Oh wow!
So they're on strike. So I now have time to do other things, design, work on other things, hang out with friends and all of that. So while school was still in session, I was still focused on design. So when I go to class, I go to class from like 8 a.m. to like 6 p.m. So from 6 p.m. overnight, I'm working, I'm designing, and then I have little sleep. Wake up in the morning, go to class, then come back design. So that's basically what I was doing.
So basically, your main focus right now is UX design and applying and making sure you get a job. Okay, cool. Yes. Okay. Well, I know we talked about like the hardest part of that, but what is the easiest part of being a UX designer?
The easy part. Is there an easy part to any job? I don't think so. The easy part is getting inspiration and finding people to help you out with your project. So I think that's like the easy part, because you can easily go online and say, "Oh, I'm working on this. Can you help me out? What will you do differently?" And you definitely see one or two people say, "Oh yeah, I've worked on this before. This is how I went about it." Or, "Oh, you should try this." So I think that's like the easy part, finding people to assist you when you have issues.
Mm-hmm. Is there like a large UX community out there in Nigeria? Like, do you have like a group that you can turn to or like just chill out with?
It's funny. I was going to ask that same thing.
I have I have a Telegram community, but it's not for mentoring. It's just gathering beginner designers and those that are on intermediate level. Let's all share ideas, knowledge, resources that we have. Try and assist everybody to level up. I have that. I think there are like 250 people there, because that's what I wanted.
Is it on Discord, Slack, or like where's your community?
Telegram.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm in a few.
What's that?
I'm in a few on Telegram too. Telegram is it's another app. It's kind of like WhatsApp, but a little more user friendly.
Yes.
And the UI is a little better too.
Is the UI better? The UI is not better. The UI it's really
weird. She said it's decent. Have you thought about making your own app then? That's more UX UI friendly.
Okay, so yeah. I'm working on a mental care app. I did like the first design, and I think everybody liked it. So I'm trying to like improve that and then maybe build it and get funding and everything. So yeah, mental care app. That's like what I'm focused on, because I'm a strong mental health care advocate. Yeah, I like to create mental health awareness, and I want everybody to have strong mental health. Let's all be happy and good. So yeah, that's what I'm looking.
I feel you.
Okay, cool. Do you know any programming languages, since you did say you want to make an app, or do you work with any programming?
No, I don't. But I have developer friends. So it's just we collaborate together and work on the project, basically. Because I'm trying to focus on one thing at a time. Focus on one skill, not being jack of all trades and master of none. So be a very good UX designer, and then maybe I might just wake up one day and say, okay, let's add React or CSS or HTML to our skills. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, CSS would actually be a nice thing to add in one day, being that it kind of deals with that.
Cascading style sheets.
Definitely. So yeah, you provided a lot of valuable information in this session for sure. And as we get ready to wrap up, I wanted to ask you, what are like some advice, tips, and suggestions you would have for somebody looking to transition into UX? Like where would you suggest they start and things like that?
Okay, so first off, you need to know how to filter information, because there are a lot of information out there. You have people saying, "Oh, do things this way, do it this way," and if you don't really know which one to follow, you just have a whole lot of information you want to take, and then your brain just goes on overload and everything. So just try as much as possible to focus on one thing at a time. Trust your process. go with the flow, document your journey. By documenting your journey, I mean show how you went from being a beginner to being an intermediate, and then how it went from A to B and everything. Just talk about how what skills you've learned, how your first ever design looked like. Share your skills, share your design, and then try to talk to people. Basically, don't design in isolation, and be open to review, be open to comments and feedback, and then try as much as possible to collaborate, because collaboration also helps you learn, and you should be teachable. God, I always say this, as a designer, you need to be teachable, because there's some things that you might not really know that somebody below you might know and say, oh, I think you should do it this way. And then because you feel like, oh, I have more skills than you can't tell me what to do, you lose out on a very great opportunity or knowledge. So be teachable, be ready to learn and unlearn. That's like the best advice I can give.
That's what's up. And start with the Google course, right? That's where you recommend starting.
Oh, yes. Oh my gosh. Please do the Google course. I love it a lot, and I always talk about it because I did it and I enjoyed it. So I feel like every other person should do it, because you learn a lot, and it will help you both in design and in real life.
Was that the only course you did? Like, did you do any Udemy courses or YouTube?
Okay, I'm currently doing a Udemy course that's on Webflow. So I just started, and I'm enjoying it, and it's nice. So another certificate to add in like a month or two, because I'm trying to finish that in a month.
You got it, girl.
Thank you.
Awesome.
What top books would you recommend?
Sorry?
What top books would you recommend, like, for UI UX design?
Oh, books. Yeah, Refactoring UI. I love that book. It's basically what all designers will recommend. So yeah, Refactoring UI. I think it's by Dan Elstein or something. But I would have to check. I'll send it to Jamar later. But it's Refactoring UI. That's the name of the book.
Gotcha. Cool.
Gotcha. And so what's next for you? What's coming up for you? What you got going on?
Yeah, I get my Webflow certificate, and then let's see, maybe travel. Yeah, I really want to travel.
Travel where?
Yeah, I want to travel. For now, I think because I have my auntie in Boston, so I think I will see her there.
Oh, you gonna come to the States?
Yeah.
Hey, that's what's up.
Yes.
We welcome you. But
thank you.
Yeah, I just want to let all the aspiring data analysts know once again that we are partnered with Springboard. So if you are interested in joining a data analytics boot camp, and any of their boot camps, honestly, you can definitely sign up and use our code, which we'll put in the description, and you get a percentage off. So if you're looking for a boot camp that has one-on-one mentorship, and we actually have Shanice who's taking that as well. So, we only vouch for what we actually know. I know about Google, Shanice knows about Springboard, so we lit. But I appreciate you once again, Ruqayyah, for coming on here and talking about UX. Like I said, you were our first one, so you just kicked the doors down for all the UX designers. So any UX designers or UI that want to come through and talk to the people, give them some tips on this route, this path as it grows, then we definitely welcome you to come on. I was a graphic designer for a couple of years. I used mainly Photoshop, and now thanks to Shanice, I use Canva more often than I used to, but definitely did Photoshop. So I think I will actually enjoy the UX course.
Yes, you will.
Being that I have an understanding of graphic designing already.
Yes.
So this part of the show here, we get into our Tech Titan. And we have Shanice back with us to announce the Tech Titan for this show. Because Jafar was so dry with his. Jafar was dry with his. It was
Don't be dry with my segment. Let me drop my segment. He came on this thing early in the morning.
It was unexpected because it was J-Bar. So I thought he was gonna do it. And he's like, "Oh, Jafar, you do it." And I'm like, "Why am I doing it?" And I look down like,
well, it's about J-Mar, so why would J-Mar do it? But anywho,
J-Mar's J-Mar and J-Mar's Jafar too. So.
Can I get a drum roll, please, for this Tech Titan today?
Man.
So our Tech Titan for this episode is Ivy Barley. She's a program manager at Microsoft, but even more, you might know her from Spaces on Twitter, Spaces with Ivy. She's an advocate for getting African women into tech. And on her Spaces, she interviews tech professionals. She even interviewed the CEO of Twitter, which came out, was it last Wednesday?
Last week, yep.
Yeah, last Wednesday. So we'll link that in the notes and also her information as well. So Ivy, we just want to shout you out. Thank you so much for all that you're doing, and we really appreciate you.
Shout outs to Ivy. We gonna bring you on here too. We appreciate everyone in the tech community. So once again, we appreciate everyone for tuning in to All About the Data. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts. And hopefully soon we'll be on more platforms.
Oh, we on Google Podcasts now.
Yeah, we are now on Google Podcasts. So, we expanding and we growing. We almost at 600 subscribers on YouTube. We almost at 2,000 followers on Twitter. And we almost at 4,000 members in the Discord. So we appreciate all the support that's going on. And that is it for today's episode. Ruqayyah, you got any last words you want to say before we close out?
Thank you guys so much for having me here. I love you guys. Thank you so much. And
thank you.
If you want, thank you, love. So if you want to learn or you need advice about UI UX, you can reach out to me. I'm very reachable. Reach out to me on Twitter. I reply my DMs. So just put it out there.
Awesome. So we'll have Ruqayyah's Twitter and everything in the description so you guys can reach out to her. And that wraps up today's episode. All About the Data, baby. Peace.
Yeah.